Hi, I am Ray King, representing Entertainment Linx, and today we are in Chicago at the wonderful Taste of Chicago, interviewing people about the radio. One thing in particular, we're focusing on the Performance Rights Act. This is an act where the artists are now going to receive royalties for their songs, whereas writers and composers were previously only going to receive these royalties. So, here we go. How often do you listen to the radio?
I listen to the radio every day from when I wake up. Pretty much I go to bed, or pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Not very often.
I listen to radio maybe 3 times a week.
Every day.
I listen to the radio once a day.
Ooh, not that much. I mainly listen to my CDs and my MP3s. So I'd say probably I give it about 4 or 5 hours a week.
Every day.
I would like to say as like not a lot.
Not really.
No, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
All day, every day.
Like pretty much every day.
Every day for probably a couple hours during the day.
Every day.
Usually whenever I'm in my car driving. Outside of that, I don't tend to listen to it too often, I'll be honest.
And do you feel as though radio still has the same impact as it did a long time ago?
I don't feel that radio still has an impact. I actually think there's more media taking over the radio, and there's more advertisements for more clubs, and I listen to the radio for music, which is why I only listen to it 3 times a week versus I used to listen to it every day, maybe before I worked out or after, before class. And now with like new technology as far as iPods, I think people are stepping away from radio, and the more media that's put into the radio, I just rather not listen to it.
I think AM FM is dead and Sirius is where to go.
Yeah, but I think that the music has become more watered down. I don't think the music is as good as it used to be.
No, I don't think so at all. I think the radio is more like a corporate entity. They already have the songs and the artists that they want to play, and it's really hard for artists to gain airplay on the radio, like independent artists. So I don't really think like it really has an impact on us.
It does, but it doesn't. I mean, it pretty much, if you're getting a lot of spins off the radio, then you definitely get more promotion as far as your music, but I mean, it's neither here nor there. I mean, it helps, but it's just another tool now, so.
I think so. I think a song could be broken on the radio and it's still, pretty much the same impact. Although video, I think, has a little bit more impact nowadays.
Not really, no.
Why?
Well, I mean, there's more commercials and like less music, and they keep playing the same stuff in a loop.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's the same songs all the time, so it gets kind of boring.
No. The music has changed.
The music has changed? And that's the only problem right there?
Too many commercials.
So you don't like the commercials at all?
No.
Do you guys know about the Performance Rights Act? A little bit?
I've been recently informed.
Recently informed?
Recently summarized about it.
Okay, and do you guys agree with it? What are your opinions about it?
Well, from the example that was just given to us with the Umbrella song with Rihanna and The Dream, I think it's whack on a standpoint because I think Rihanna should get paid because she's the one that sang the actual song. But then on the other hand, I believe that everybody should be able to write their own music, and The Dream could have done it by himself. So it's not like it wasn't possible. But I feel like everybody should get money out of making a project regardless. You know what I'm saying? Without Rihanna, they wouldn't have had the song.
Right. Everybody should get their own cut. And you?
I feel the same way. Like, since The Dream did write it, I mean, they're entitled to their own money and produced it as well. But I mean, Rihanna did perform it and made it more popular. But she should. I think she's deserve her percent of the cut as well. You know.
I feel like there's two sides to the issue. I feel like, yes, everyone should get their cut because everyone's equally putting in, but maybe it'll have like these people who are talented in singing but not talented in other areas such as songwriting or doing anything without like an engineer treated. Maybe they'll step their game up and like write some stuff and really get well-rounded and, you know, step their game up, which I think all musicians should be doing anyways. Maybe it's an incentive. I don't know.
I sort of disagree with it.
And why is that?
Well, because I already believe that if, singers have talent because they can sing, but the producer, who's the ones that write the music and makes it, should be making the money if it's played on the radio.
I have to say that I disagree with it because I always think that the songwriters should be getting the majority of the royalties in the first place. But then again, the artist is the one who's making the song that much popular. So in that sense, then maybe. So I mean, it goes. It's 50-50.
Yes, I do. They work hard for their money, so why not? Yeah.
As a writer, I say that the more money I get, the better. And it's a recession. Everybody broke.
I don't agree with it, just because the fact, like he said, like the writers and the composers, they're the ones doing the work, and then artists can make so much money like on other things, whether it be clothing or whether it be like different sponsoring other things. They can work for Sprite, you know, where they actually have the face to take.
Work for Sprite.
Like, you know, Kobe Bryant. But yeah.
I do and don't. There's certain things that I agree with on it, but like you guys made a point about how, you know, they might have to, the local broadcast stations would suffer a little bit. So it's kind of there's pros and cons to both things. I mean, if they can do a little bit more advertising, a little bit less advertising. Personally, I like less advertisement, more music. That's how I think it should go. But we'll just gotta wait and see.
Well, I mean, people that perform it, they should still get paid. Like, I mean, same thing with the people that write the song. So, I mean, that's okay. But if they perform it, then, yeah, they should get paid. Because most, like, artists that do perform, they don't make a lot of money. So, I mean, I agree with it, I guess.
I think that if that's what gets put into effect and the radios have to pay more, then they're going to be more selective on who they play, so it won't be bad music as much, because I think sometimes they just put on music because it's popular, but they'll be more selective that way, and they'll get more local people to play too.
Yes, I agree, because if the person is singing, they should get paid. Why just the other person who made it? Like, I just think the person that is singing should get paid just as much as the other person who made it.
Right?
I don't know if I necessarily agree with it, but I think both artists and the person who writes the song should be able to get some kind of stake. Yeah.
I mean, there's one person who's clearly working harder. One person has come up with the idea of the song, put it together in a formula that people will enjoy it. Although, if someone sings it very well versus someone who doesn't sing it very well, it makes the difference of whether or not it's going to be a hot record as well. But still, the lyrics still have more of the impact on people more than how it's sung.
And it sounds like the artist should also have entitled to, no matter who sung or wrote the song, to, you know, have a right to make some money off.
So you agree with it, right?
I definitely agree with it. I'd sign a petition or whatever, you know.
Okay, guys, so you heard it here first at Entertainment Link. Some people agree, some people disagree, but we'll be back for more, so see you next time.